actually gonna buy something off of that site. And we've been doing that shit anyway. Really, you gotta show me on the camera.
Why not? Okay, I don't got to. We'll stream and I'll name it later, but I can't go live yet. So, and this is the first video, by the way. So if you like, subscribe. I ain't thought about what I'm gonna name the video, but definitely it has to be recorded. Continue. And this is drop shipping, right?
Yeah.
The way the world works, you say the whole world works like drop shipping.
It really does.
And can you explain that one more time?
So the whole world works off just like drop shipping, because basically all you're doing is putting out something that's in demand.
Correct.
So the world works off supply and demand. They've been teaching you this since elementary.
But what the world doesn't know, which the 3 or 1%ers do know, or at least half of the middle class do know, is how to get these endorsements or advertisements to a bulk to be able, because I mean now it's to the point where they're giving you little jobs to drop ship for them. They're giving the customers the job to be the seller,
right? Just
so the seller can get paid even more money, because it's in so high demand and there's so many people populated in America or in wherever in the world, you know.
Yeah, it's so many apps out here that have become created because they've used drop shipping, just like Top Hatter. You can go in and bid on different. Is that my radio?
Yes, you're ready. Yeah. Listen.
That people can go and bid on certain items, and you outbidding other people. It can start off at $1.
Correct.
Now it might cost that person 25 cents to make. They already made profit off of it because it was only 25 cents just to make this product. And now you done bid it on it for $1. Now somebody else done bid it on it for $2. Instead of setting their own prices, they just put out bids for people. People gonna outbid themselves.
And that's about it. What? That's the problem. I guess it's the solution to whoever is organizing it.
So basically, just like drop shipping, when you getting out that demand that people want, other people can set up these links for advertisements that people have to go through in order to get to the product that they're trying to get to. Just like in life, we all been blinded by subliminal messages that these advertisements are. A lot of people try not to even pay attention to them, but hey, it's right there in front of them. They gonna see it, and in the back of your head, you still see that advertisement. So it's either gonna dawn on you to either go ahead and do what this advertising is saying, so you can purchase something in order to,
or at least check it out.
Yeah, or at least check it out. So people are getting paid just to view it.
And by the way, I think I know what my YouTube stream is going to be. Interviews with people that I feel like have a high point to make. See whatever subject it is on the point to make, you know, I will interview. It will be pretty much like an interview where they explain themselves and I give them what my understanding is and what pretty much the general public understanding will be. And I try to flip it in layman terms if it is too technical. Sounds like a good stream?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm keeping that then.
But just like the pyramid scheme, the most people at the bottom, they always trying to get to.
System. It's not a scheme. I don't believe it. A pyramid system. Because when you see scheme, you end up tending to make it negative.
Build or the.
I mean, is it negative to a point?
I mean, the people at the bottom are always struggling to get to the top, or either they just settle for less and stay at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
But is it necessarily bad if ignorance is bliss?
Ignorance is bliss, but this ignorance is beyond bliss. Goddamn.
It's constructed ignorance.
Yes, it's constructed, but at the same time, no. But it ain't a lot of people trying to break away from it.
Yeah.
The ones that you see with the most potential out here to do great things, you see them doing nothing, not building on it.
Correct. I'm guilty of that.
It ain't just you. I mean, I've met plenty of people that you look at them like,
why aren't you
doing
running a piece of the world?
Right.
So shit, yeah.
Why aren't you at the top of the list?
And those are the people I will be interviewing.
Like, what the fuck are you doing with your mind? You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And it's like I said, with the pyramid build of everything, you got the bottom, the middle, and then you got the top. And most people that's in the middle are trying to rise to that top.
Yeah.
So they can be of the 1 to 3% that's making it out here.
And the problem with that is somehow in this pyramid system is built to give you the illusion that it can be done in a way where you use so much money and so much energy just to make. Just so you really don't get anywhere, but you do create some type of energy, some type of growth for the upper part of the pyramid. Not the middle part, but the upper part of the pyramid.
Yeah.
It's like the very lower part energizes the middle just to power the top. Well, that's how pyramids work. So
that's how pyramids work. It starts from the bottom. Now we go to the top.
But the power that's energy. But the power that's gained from the bottom, that's constructed from the ground part, it gets to transfer that power, but it never gets to use that power. If that makes any sense. And maybe the middle part gets to use a little bit of, gets to feel a little bit of it, and the top part gets to manipulate all of it. But the bottom part does not get to hold any energy. It only transfers because it's so busy picking energy up. It cannot contain the energy. So it's going through too many hoops, buying so much stuff, so many free trafficking websites and this, that, and all. I'm just saying, just trying to make $1 like you seen on a YouTube video or so, So yeah.
But just like supply and demand, all us is out here trying to get something that we want or something specific to please one another and things of that nature. So, people play games on their phone when they bored. We are drawn to that little computer in our hand because
cyborg age. We are cyborgs.
I mean, people be so sociable but antisocial.
Only through their phone?
Only through their phone. So they socialize through their phone, but then once they get around people, correct, it's like, shoot, you still stuck in your phone. What
correct
happened to us having a full conversation? Or
like, I know you're outspoken,
Yeah. Where is that?
Wow. And the fact that you can bring that to your phone, but you can't bring that to the outside world.
You can't bring that to the light.
Just by doing this, You know what I mean? I wish I could have another camera just so you can see me change to see the outside world.
You just can't switch up on the view. Some people get really stuck in their phones.
But that's a mental thing.
Gotten so to the point where people can't even take their phones in the workhouse anymore.
And they're willing to get fired over it.
Because they're going to stay on their phone the whole shift.
But they're willing to get fired because that's a part of me. What? That's like a leg of mine that got cut off.
I see plenty of folks at work knowing that their phone's not supposed to be out. You're really not supposed to have it on the floor at all. But they got their phones out. They all on it. They texting, doing whatever. Not even doing their job.
Listen. But yeah. I was going to say, no, don't you try to get the recording. No, this is my stream. I should have your face on there that day. I mean, because just in case anybody wanted to refer back to the information or I had any of your products to sell, as far as, Camille's way of drop shipping 2020 version, they could buy that on teachable.com or something like that, you know what I mean? I'm over here trying to monetize, but yeah, at the same time, the ideas we're giving away is so much more valuable. You know what I mean? I believe so. But yeah, because a long time ago, when all those scams were coming out, that pyramid scheme, I've been trapped in a few of them, but then I ended up learning, I was also in a few pyramid systems and didn't notice, and was too impatient to really figure it out and find out how things actually worked, and kind of beat myself out of money, kind of beat myself out of a good program, good process, what is it? I was doing Vima one time. So Vima is a health drink, Now, I give it, the stuff that's in it is superfruits, and it can change your life, and it can save your body. Everything in it is nothing fake about it. There's nothing phony or scamish about it. But the thing about it is expensive, and they expect you. I mean, unless you are already a businessman and trying to, sell this stuff to, mom and pop stores, I went about it the wrong way anyway. I'm from a small hooded area in a small town, so I'm trying to sell it to friends that I know don't even have money to get a can. All they could ever do is afford probably $1 for a free sample. You're not even supposed to sell free samples. You're supposed to try it, and I did it the completely wrong way. But I was so obsessed that this is a scam, and they just want to get my money because I have to constantly buy a box just to stay. Because I have to buy my own product. You're supposed to work out while taking the product, so you can show that the product works. And I was so infatuated that it was such a scam, and I was getting my money took from me. I didn't realize that it was really a system that wasn't necessarily like I said, the product was real, and you just had to do it and keep doing it and be successful. Yes, it takes money to make money. Everybody knows that. But I was younger then. Now I think about it, now it's funny though. But since then I've changed it to the pyramid system, because it's only a scheme when the person at the very, very bottom is not happy. Now you can still get all the energy out you want of them, make them go through the hoops and loops that you would want them to go. But the difference between a con man and a salesman is the salesman make you feel like you got what you need, and you're happy with what you're working with, and you are happy with what you're working with, because some people are very happy and content with what they are, nothing more, nothing less. I know people. I got family members that I'm close to that are just like that, and they are content. So is it wrong to do that? No. It's only wrong when they are not content. They letting you know they are not content, and they're happy, and they want something better, and you continue to give them and sell them false dreams. Why do you think Uber and Lyft and Postmates and different drop shipping and Amazon, why do you think those things are thriving now? Because it lets the customer get a piece of the pie. It lets the customer feel like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur now. I can actually make a living as a job. Whoa, I can have a little bit more time to myself. That's crazy. So when you get to getting on these subjects, I'm sorry, I'm trying to thought people are trying to contact me right now. But so when you get to getting on those subjects, a pyramid isn't bad. It's only a scheme when you have that bottle energy, a breaking pyramid, a cracked pyramid. But as soon as you try to pick the pyramid up or reposition the pyramid, the foundation falls apart. But if you have a foundation that is solid in what it already is, because you're going to find people, like I said, that doesn't want anymore, is happy and content until they die with what they want, And as long as you keep feeding what they want and you get that power, I mean, like I say, it sounds like an evil genius kind of scheme, but that is how the world is really ran. Actually, it's worse, because the world is ran that we are the foundation, the average man. We are the foundation, and we are not being necessarily used. Some of us are, but we are not necessarily being used to where we love going in the circles, and we hate it. That means they're exerting us. We're the part of the pyramid that's cracking, and that if they try to pick it up and reposition it, this whole society is going to crumble. You know what I mean? So why not, at least some of the people in the middle that has the knowledge, so we can get to the top, can change at least the bottom, change the whole pyramid structure in itself, or change who's the material that the pyramid is being built out of. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Have any rebuttals? May I short you down a cigarette? Color. Well, I'm going to pause it for right now and come back to it. Might have to do a part 2. But if you like, please subscribe. This is one of the first videos that will be of many. I am Coffee, Cornell Davis. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'll holler at you later.